Hello everyone, Equipment War here, and welcome to episode 8 of my beginner guide. And today we are finally gonna go to Act 5 and getting somewhere. And we are getting close to getting to the level when I'm gonna upgrade my weapons. I want to get to 33, but if I figure out my damage is too low on my way there, I will do it a little bit quicker. Maybe we're gonna go for some rare weapons instead. For any starting to getting, actually, a rare weapon would be a quite good choice actually. I've just forgot that I don't have my ancestral call here, so let's take away meme and use that instead. Let's make our way to Act 5. And actually, this is one of the places in the game where you can actually see snow, which I quite like. So let's kill this guy here. I'm definitely need, when I see it now, I definitely need more damage. This is way too little damage, so I may actually, instead of waiting for some unique, to get some unique leveling weapon, I might actually go for some, actually soon go for a 5-linked armor. I can't afford a 6-linked on this character yet. But a 5-linked armor, and I probably will go for some rare weapon. I could probably get some very cheap weapons, rare weapons, which will be quite powerful. But we will see. I need something that is more powerful. But first, let's get to Act 5, and then we are gonna head over to PoE Trade and see what we can find. I could probably craft some of them. But first I need a 5-linked armor, so I actually get a proper armor. And we can see if we can find a good rare armor we can use on this level. And it would be really nice if it was a 5-linked. If the 5-links are too expensive, I can just go for a 4-linked instead if it has some good mods. When it comes to 5-linked, when I'm gonna look for 5-linked, I wanna look for an armor which have good life. The only thing I want on the armor is life. And I want it to be an armor and evasion base type. It's my favorite base type for a build like this. But before that, I said let's head to Act 5. But the damage I can actually see now was a little bit lower than I expected. And that was a freeze. Man, what do we have with cold resist right now? Oh, definitely need some more resistance as well. So I have some item upgrades I need to do now. Because when I come to Act 5, the game will get harder. And now it's time to get to Act 5. So let's open this portal here. And now we can have the best intro ever. You can probably see where they have been interested, get the idea of this entrance. If I say da-dun, dun, dun, da-dun, you probably know what I'm talking about. I'm of course talking about that's a real Terminator entrance. Which I actually like, so it's a good thing. But this I call for the real Auschwitz. It's disturbing. It is absolutely pure evil things happening here, so it's a quite good description of Auschwitz. But the only thing that is better with this place is that Auschwitz are real, this place is not. So yeah. But first we actually got a level. So we're gonna go this way here. I'm gonna go for the big sword wheel now. If I can, it would be nice if I can get some crit chance on my new weapons I'm gonna get. But if they are too expensive, everything is about price right now, because the weapons I get now, I'm going to change them later, no matter what, so I'm gonna go for para weapon, which is quite cheap. I have a chaos to use, so we will see. And see if this abyss here have something to offer us. In this area we are in right now, actually I like Act 5, it's one of my favorite acts. And I like this area here, I like the aesthetic, even if it looks like a concentration camp, which we can actually say it almost are. Like, there are not nice people in here. But I'm not gonna talk too much about that. So I'm gonna kill all of these things, and I'm going to head to, well, the city and camp or Ooh, a hollow life flask. I take that every day. So I think I'm gonna cut here, and again, I see you guys when I'm fighting against a unique enemy before we get into the camp in this area. And here we have the unique enemy we need to defeat. Using lightning damage, and it's not that dangerous, but if you're bad lightning resist, it can be dangerous. I don't want to get hit by that when you're doing that storm burst. I think it's called storm burst, that attack. And now we are gonna go up for this ladder here. And we are in town, or as much as town we can get. And we're gonna get some ring here for killing that guy, and I'm gonna go for a 2-stone ring. I think a fire and lightning one be quite nice. So let's see if it's all good. It's not that bad actually. Cool, that's one have good lightning resist. This one have very bad resist overall, and I actually think I'm gonna change that. So I'm gonna go for this ring instead, because it have bad resistance. It actually gives me some damage for the elemental damage. Not that much, but a little bit. And we have some passive skill point here available for us. And we really need some damage, especially in Act 5. So now it's time to see if we can trade some good weapons. So let's head over to PvE trade. So we are at PvE trade, and actually I'm gonna look for an armor first. So let's see a body armor here. And we want to have, I just routing 100 and 100, I don't care if they're more or less, I just want at least 100. And sockets, I want at least 5. And level, we are level 30. Okay, what's we 30? Oh, we are level 30. Good, let's have an armor that, I can take an armor that is level 41, so we can get one level and use that, so it's okay for me. And when it comes to mods, I just want life. A good life roll. That's everything I need. So let's say that we want at least 70 life. And let's see if we can find anything in this level. That armor would help. I have a lot of everything. But I can't use my auras with it. And I don't want to use... And it's also way too expensive. So let's change things up. Let's take just 15 life. See what we can find. Still that armor. Well, let's do like this. Let's just search for an armor. And do it like this. Probably, yeah, here we have something. That's quite low one. 5 chaos. I cannot afford that. Full dragon scale, it going to be too high level on that one, if I remember right. This armor would work, and that is a quite cheap price. But I don't want it to be corrupted. So I guess I may have to wait when it comes to getting a 5-linked armor, because they will be cheaper when I get into a higher level one. The low level ones are more expensive because they are hard to find and many people want them. So let's search for a weapon instead. So I want a 100 sword. I don't want armor or evasion on the sword and the sockets. And the level requirement I want to have the same. So let's take physical DPS and let's just say we want 120. And we find this unique weapon here, and that price is just dirt cheap. It costs like nothing. So we could go for this one, and I even have some crit chance if I am interested. Actually, this one, it's the one I have. So we can probably search for a higher amount of damage. So let's go for 130. See what we find. And we do find, but they are way too expensive. So let's go for something in the middle. Let's go for that one. They are still too expensive, so I think I need to wait by doing this upgrade. We need a little bit more level to actually get a good weapon, so let's continue anyway, and let's go to the control blocks. Because sometimes it's better to just do a few more level and you have better base types of weapons to choose from. So let's continue this one, and they're doing enough damage, but definitely when it comes to the big bosses in this act, I want a better weapon. So we will see what we can do. Sometimes they are way too expensive and you need to think about it and just move on with what you have. I could probably actually get some better other types of items, because I know there are one pair of gloves that would be really nice to use. And those are probably quite cheap, so I could go for that. And by the way, there are a quest in here. I forgot to mention it before. You can find a specific item here, and I'm on my way for it. And when we're doing that, we are getting a passive skill point. And a passive skill point right now means we're getting some damage. So let's see if we can find it. And it should be this way. It is usually this way, at least. Yeah, we have full battle, everyone. I think it's like a mutiny of the prisoners here trying to escape, and things are happening. Let's jump up there. I could jump there because the fence here is broken. Whatever broke that fence, that must have hit that fence very hard. Because did you see that? I just got teleported down here. Desynking. The one constant problem that I'm plaguing my entire history of playing Path of Exile. It has been better than it was some years ago, but it's still, I'm still a lot of plagued by it, and I can't use the lockstep because my connection is too bad. But anyway, I'm not gonna talk too much about that. But now we can actually see on the map where we need to go, and we have one boss we need to defeat here. So I'm going to make my way, get this item here. It's down here. This is actually Pyathia's laboratory, and here we have the miasma meter. And we're gonna take that one, and now I'm going to cut here, and we are going to find the boss in this area and get out of this dungeon. And now we are getting close to the boss. You can see here, it was here we come in the beginning, and we are going to take care of the boss, and here we have it. So let's kill him. He's not that dangerous, but he has some attacks he's doing, but yeah, as you can see, it's not that bad. And he's dead. So let's take his eyes. And let's head out of this place, and we actually get a level. So now we have level 31. I think I'm gonna have 2 more levels before I'll try again and see if we can find some better weapon. I really want a better weapon before we fight the High Templar. So now we're getting to Oriath Square. And before we're doing that, we have some skill points to get. Remember the green item? Oh, I went to the wrong place. Let's go there to Overseer's Tower. Remember we find this item before, this green item. Well, first we are going to talk to you and get ourselves a flask. Let's get a silver flask. And then let's sell this one and this one. And actually, I actually forgot that I actually did find the face breaker before, and they're quite a famous pair of items. And you can actually build a build around them, which just go around and punch people in the face. You don't need any weapon, just using these ones, and that's actually a quite awesome and strong build. Someone wants to ask me something. Yes, I'll run a right heat to him. I need to talk. I'm gonna talk to him later. One of my friends playing Path of Exile. He's actually a really good player, so... But now we are getting a passive skill point. And actually we have 2 passive skill points. So let's go for Brutal Blade and attack speed. There we go. And we're getting some damage increase right there. Let's talk to him. By the way, this episode going to be a little bit shorter. Oh, I forgot when I said the last time I'm gonna ascend. Well, I just forgot that I said it before, and I just remember it. So, well, let's say it like this. Next episode, I want to ascend and show where all of the... Show you all of the trials need to do to ascend in normal. But first, we are going to find our way to the Templar court. Oh, sorry. This is actually just the civilian people, the one I accidentally attacked right there. And accidentally attacked again. And they're actually civilian people, so I'm not gonna attack them. Like, they are unarmed, and it doesn't attack you, so... But why are they running around out of the street if you don't gonna get accidentally killed? I don't really know. If there was something like this happened, I would personally stay home. Stay inside my house. There is no reason to get out if something like this is happening, so why are they running around where they are absolutely dangerous to be outside? I don't know. But they are apparently doing it, so yeah. Let's see if we can find a way. Actually, I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm gonna go down there. So let's get there. And I forgot I should actually identify that flask. Immune to shock when used. Not that very special, very special effect, but it's something. So I'm definitely going to actually equip that instead of the mana flask. I don't need it anymore. That is by the way, that is a silver flask, and the silver flask have the effect that you gain onslaught for X amount of time when you're using it, and I am apparently completely running the wrong way. So. Let's run back again. This place is a little bit confusing. Maybe it's this way, because the thing I'm looking for the quartz, Templar quartz. It usually in this area of this, down here in this area. So I'm gonna go down here. Hey, Karui. Oh, now I remember. Oh, I think I should probably cut here, because this is going to take some time to find my way out, because I am a little bit lost, so it's going to take some time. But anyway, let's we're gonna cut it here, and let's see you guys again when I find my way and actually find the quartz. So see you guys there. And here's the Templar quartz. So let's head in here, and I'm actually gonna make my way through the Templar quartz, and I think I'm gonna stop the video where I reach the entry to the next area. Which are, I don't really remember the name of that area right now, but well, it was something. By the way, I like the aesthetic of this place. It looks nice. It looks cool. And that is what matters, isn't it? So let's make my way there. And by the way, the last episode I did, it was, before I cut away all of the things I'm gonna cut, that video was like 50 minutes long. And actually I had to upload it like, I think it was 3 times. The first time I managed to upload it, I forgot to adjust the music I used in the videos, so the music was way too loud. So when people, and I forgot to hear about it before I uploaded, mistake from by me. When someone pointed out that the music was too loud, I instantly took down the video and then fixed the problem and uploaded again. But it took some time. And then when I uploaded a second time, the video got stuck, so it didn't want to load. It just was about like 90% and just was 90% and nothing more happened, which are very annoying. So I have to re-upload it again. But now it worked. So hopefully I'm not going to have those mishaps when I'm doing this one. Let's attack this guy. Let's activate my flock so I'm getting some faster attack speed. Man, I really need some damage, so I'm definitely gonna go for some better weapons soon. Because my attacks are way too weak. Actually, I know one way I could get some good damage by using a rare belt called Magdados Girdle. Probably butcher that name horribly, but who cares? I'm gonna see if I can get that belt later, because that belt is a quite good boost to survivability. So let's get rid of these guys. And activate our silver flask. For some reason, drinking silver is a good idea. But it isn't. Not in real life. But it's probably a better idea than drinking quicksilver, so yeah. I'm talking too much. But we are getting close to this. By the way, when it comes to Act 5 and all the other acts, they have a very long areas, as you can see. The areas in Act 4, they start getting quite long. Then when you move up the acts, it's just getting longer and longer. And down there you can see we have a corrupt area. We could go there actually, because I like corrupt areas. They are awesome. You can find some good stuff in there. But man, I need damage. That one leeches life, so he's healing himself when he attacks. So that might explain things. But I want to find my way to the area I need to go. And as I said before, I am definitely soon upgrading my weapons. They're doing some damage, but right now it's starting they start to fall off in damage, so it is time soon. If I actually wait one more level, I can get one of the unique weapons I was thinking about before. So actually, I think I'm gonna do it like this. I going to go for the unique weapons when I'm leveling up. Instead of going for rares, I'm going to go for uniques, because unique weapon I'm gonna go for are a little bit less expensive, if I remember right. So I think I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna trade for that in the next episode. So, and I'm gonna do it before I'm fighting one of the big bosses in Act 5, because that boss is quite dangerous, for real. He has some really dangerous mechanics, and having good fire resist against them is a very good idea. So I need to be prepared for that. But anyway, we got one level, and I think I'm gonna end the episode right here, and we are getting somewhere. We're getting almost halfway through Act 5 right now, so we are doing progress. And let's take the sword damage and attack speed, and it's going forward. So I hope you guys like this video, and I catch you guys in the next episode. See you guys later.